How is the Constitution different than the Indian Act?
Well, the Indian Act is really broad, generalized, and often I think some of it is just, it's not even governed. It's just something that's on paper. And it seems like it's something that it's just brushed aside, and then when it's needed, it'll come out to the benefit of the government.
They were wrong, and it caused harm. The first thing that Chapter 4 does is describes our inherent right. So this is saying, no, we're a government, and we've always had the right to govern our territory. So to answer your question, that's it. And that's, maybe 20 years from now, 30 years from now. And so that's what we want to get to, but we won't get there without a constitution. We'll stay an Indian Act band, and Canada will continue to collect taxes off of our fish, off of our logs, off of everything that we know to be ours. And so this is exactly how we reassume that jurisdiction and push back and say that's wrong and harmful assumption.
For us, the Constitution means that we can have our own governance structure, right, politically, legally, socially, culturally. We can't do one without the other. We need everything to be inclusive, everything together.
Government, and that's wrong, and we can make that right. This is something that the Constitution will allow us to do. Right now, Canada is in control under the Indian Act, and we can stay there if that's what the community wants, because it's up to you. It's your vote, you decide.
And the Indian Act, throughout time, it really ruled every part of our lives. And we had no authority, really, over anything.
It was written to assimilate Indigenous people, Native people into general society, and it's changed very little since its writing. And our Constitution is written by us for our community based on who we are, on our values, on what's important to us, and what will sustain us into the future. The Indian Act is to rid the Indian problem. The Constitution is to strengthen our Haíćik nation and identity grounded in our laws and who we are as Haíćik people.
My Yáu Haítų, because of you, we are one. We are Haíćik. Quia legalis, quia legalis, hans now allo.
When the Indian Act outlawed our culture, that was one of the points of discussion, is so what are we going to do since we can't practice? So it was agreed by consensus that we would do it differently in a way that didn't break the Indian Act regulations, but still maintained our ability to practice, specifically our mortuary customs at that time, because it was really important to be able to put our loved ones to rest in our traditional way.
Hans now allo,
So it's been this umbrella of darkness that's really shrouded our self-governance, our health, our wellness, and really broken us, up in our ability to take care of each other.
And within our Constitution, we define who we are and how we act, who we act with, and who our partners are, who we collaborate with, and who we don't collaborate with. That's our choice, and it's done by the people. We have to go to the people for this to inform them.
We heard that in the first round, you're health sick no matter where you are. And it can be more expansive and it can grow. And so we're making the note down. It has housing for urban has come up. So even though it's not directly related, it is something we can bring back for feedback.
And so to your question, that's a long way off in terms of actually starting to have enough money or own source revenue where we can start dispersing that money, because there's a lot of needs to take care of first. Housing, kids in care, mental health, addictions, and not just in community, in communities, no matter where you are.
We're standing on the shoulders of those ancestors, and it's up to us now to create a constitution or a governance system that will benefit our future children.
I feel that these people who are watching us are the young people. They see us in the big house. They see us out on the land. They see us in our village. They're the ones who are watching us, and we have such an important role. It's for their benefit. And I know there might be slight changes in it over time, which is okay, as long as it's positive and it's for the membership of our people. We get to control. That's the important thing. And we want our children, after I'm gone, to be able to have that control. Shakia Hila, Hans Nawalo.